Welcome to my AFK Soulgazer Slayer Task Guide. Keep in mind, if you are going for the pet, you do not actually need to be on the task because it has the same drop rate regardless. As for the requirements, you will need to have completed the Dishonour Among Thieves quest, and you will also need 99 Slayer to be able to kill them. And this is kind of depending if you are going for the the Soulgazer pet, you will want Seeker charms. Each charm is about 300k because they don't buy plus 5%. Once you do have them, you'll need to go to the north of the room and use it on the portal. But I'll teach you how to actually get the item to come here. So make your way to Edgeville. Go east, and you'll want to talk to Monica. Oh, Moordock. Option 4, more, and then option 3, request the device. And then once you do have that, now you're ready to go back to the Soulgazers. But you'll need 2 Holy Overload, you'll need like 10 Sharks, and 2 or 3 Super Restores for dose. I like to have a scrimshaw of aggression, some magic notepaper, and a gem bag. With the communication device, click on it and go to option 2. From here, you want to go west. Once you go through the door, go all the way north. As for my gear, I am using full pernix, which you can downgrade to armadillo helmet. The plate body and plate legs, you might have some issue, so I am only using tier 80, so it's close enough but not too bad. These are not poisonable, so do not bring Cinderbrains. I just have them for the plus 11 strength bonus. The range bonus. And now for the weapon, use your best weapon that you have. And if you are using Ascensions, do not use Ruby backbolts, because that's just too expensive. You want to interact with it, and then put all your charms in. Activate the scrimshaw. As for the aura, you can either use penance or vampirism. If you are using the penance, you can actually do the tier 95 prayer, drink your overload, then activate the scrimshaw, and then summon your legendary pet. Those seeker charms, if you give them to the portal, each charm works for 10 kills. And then what the charm does is it actually has a 1 in 10 chance of spawning an elite Soulgazer. If you do not put any charms in it, you can always right click, check it, and if it says 0 kills remaining, then you'll have a 1 in 50 chance of an elite Soulgazer to spawn. It's just, if you want to AFK without paying attention, don't put charms on it. But if you are going for the Hexhunter and the Soulgazer pet, you need those charms because it's like 10 times the drop rate. Actually, no, wait, maybe 5 times. Now, as for the action bar, you'll want Dazing Shot or Needle Strike, depending if you're using dual wield or 2H. Corruption Shot, Death Swiftness, Snapshot, Rapid Fire, Sacrifice, Binding Shot, Fragmentation, Tight Bindings, Snipe, and then if you are using two-handed, have Salt in the Wound ability, have Devotion, Deadshot, and then Debilitate. Right now, since my sigil aggro the Elite Soulgazer, this is where I'll be using the Devotion. And this is also another reason why I do like the SGB, because you can spec with it, It goes from 70k to about 10,000. I think it does at max like 13,000, but I mean that's something. And then once your devotion runs out, use debilitate, and then you should be fine for the rest of the go. And then Excalibur. Now once this elite dies, go back to praying Soul Split. And then you can AFK until the next time you get the elite spawn. Sometimes, well not sometimes, but very rarely, instead of elite Soulgazer, you'll get a Valhalla Soulgazer, which is a giant red Soulgazer that is a guaranteed drop on getting the Hexhunter bow drop. And you can actually sell it to people. I believe there's a Discord for it that do sell that buy the Valhalla Soulgazer. So if you want, you can do this for a lot of money. But I mean, that's just if you're like very lucky to get it. Now as for the GP per hour, it's pretty bad. It's about 1.3 or 1.4 mil GP per hour, but from using like the scrimshaw, your overloads, it drops it down to about 1.1 mil. As for the range experience, it's about 270,000 range experience per hour, which I mean that's pretty bad. But if you're doing this for the Soulgazer pet, I mean you really have no choice but not to do this. And then once you do, well, you can actually get the Hexhunter bow drop from these, but it's I think 1.5 million drop chance, so yeah, good luck on that. But now once you get the Soulgazer's charm drop, which is technically the pet, you'll want to use that pet on the portal that's in the north middle, and then you'll unlock the Soulgazer pet. And that's pretty much about it. I mean, these are actually very AFK. It's just you have to pay attention when the elite spawns. Other than that, you'll be perfectly fine. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this AFK guide on Soulgazers, and enjoy the rest of your day.